Welcome back.
Ooh, we're gonna have a spectacular mini episode.
Obi-Wan's in on it.
Yeah, he does.
Look at him.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, let me lick your face. Come here, so everyone can see you. They can't see you.
They can't see.
But if I lift them up, they freak out.
No, that'll be bad.
All right, go over there, Obi. Go with the ghosts. That is your mother. She's pale. I mean.
So, here for the booze.
Here we are. Here I am. Da, da.
What?
Anyways.
Here
Brian.
I am, Dunta?
I was just singing, Brian, with words that bring up songs and movie
okay.
quotes. Get with the program, Brian.
Oh, my love. I need
Wait, where's the...
My darling of hunger for your touch.
Obi's they're trying to be your melody there.
My Unchained melody?
Your harmony.
I get it, Unchained melody.
Rebecca.
Yeah, it's really good. That was righteous.
We're here all night.
Get it?
We're here all night, y'all.
Oh my
We're here
gosh.
all night. We all know. Welcome to the new followers. We have hit... Oh my god, we never celebrated.
What?
We hit over 100 followers on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Will somebody unfriend us quickly?
Shut up, bro. God. So
We're bound to piss one of you off. Come on.
that was our goal. Our goal was to hit 100, and we hit that pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
We did. Brian's been hitting the streets, or what do they call it? Concrete.
I've been going through my workplace saying, follow us.
We're funny followers.
And they're like, you're not funny, dude. I'm like, but follow
Really?
us
They
anyway.
say that?
No.
Oh, I was like rude.
Well, they don't like me, but,
Who
it's
cares?
because,
Fuck
But
them.
ghost,
Ghosted.
Christmas ghost time. What did we do?
We did a ghost tour, y'all.
Get ghosted.
We have been wanting to do this for a while, and finally Brian had some time off and was like, let's do a ghost tour. I want to do a ghost tour. So I said, let's do it, Brian. Let's do it. So we went to Get Ghosted Phoenix. Give them a little shout out here. We're going to talk about our experience.
You got a certificate.
We all did.
We all got a certificate.
We all got a ghost hunting achievement unlocked.
At ASU, so I finally got a certificate from ASU. I'm now
Yeah.
I'm now a college graduate.
Oh,
Hey,
Mom.
here's my
Mom.
debt. The debt just hit.
Shit.
There goes all my money.
So we went. What day was it? Thursday?
Tuesday.
So we went to Tuesday. Signed up. I didn't know what to expect.
I didn't either.
And how would you say overall? I know we talked about it at the end, like after the tour, but how do you feel about what we did?
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was fun. I liked it because I wasn't sure. It's like, are you just gonna be like telling the history? Like,
Yes.
here's a building. It's haunted. Someone died, and we're like, okay, great. Yeah, there. I can look in the building. Great. Someone's okay. But no, they had equipment. They let
Yes.
us use it.
Yeah, you're right about that. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they would give us EMF
EMF, I think.
transmitters.
Detectors, EMF
Yeah.
detectors, yeah.
And then we had the rods, the magnetic
Uh-huh.
rods. What was that
And the
called?
spirit box.
The spirit box, but then the one.
Oh, I can't remember what
Was
the
it
stranger thing was.
Okay, but basically it was like being a legit ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Because we went. That was my biggest thing. I thought it was just gonna be like a tour, history tour.
Yeah.
And so we went to is it the Mill Factory? Is that what they call it?
The
Flower factory?
the Millz Have Eyez.
Yes. So we went to the Millz Have Eyez, which was cool because we drive past that
All the
many
time.
times
Holy
and
cow.
we don't think anything of it. But we did that, and it was like perfect weather. It wasn't too hot or too cold. I
Yeah, it was on the first night of Hanukkah, so we had all those cars
Oh my
driving
god!
around.
Yes, we did.
The
And I was
big
like, "Guys, shut up!"
Pickup trucks with what are they, the menorahs or whatever
Yeah.
they are, and they were just like, "Hey, happy
They were
Hanukkah!"
clapping.
We're like, "Yeah, go get ghosted."
Yeah, I mean, I don't care that they do that, but they were like really trying to get our attention. We're in the middle of a fucking tour.
I think that's why.
The guys talking, telling all the history. Anyway, so yes, you do get history on the haunted areas
Yeah.
and like who has passed.
Mhm.
how things came to be, which is totally fine. But then you get to explore those areas, and they're like, you get to ask, is Annie here? Anna here?
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie? Are you gonna keep singing or no?
No.
Shit. All right, let me take it back.
My voice doesn't feel good tonight.
Okay.
I've got HIV.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
It's not funny, bro.
No. Oh, this is gonna come out before the main episode. Dang it.
No, it won't.
No.
No.
Okay,
You'll go listen to our previous episode to hear about.
No, but you're right. When he walked us over to the field by the mill where the fence is, I'm thinking, okay, he's just gonna walk by and say, hey, check, do your little detectors. He's like, okay, here, you go explore.
Yeah.
Go hunt. And we were like, what?
I really thought it was just like he's talking about the history, but then he told us even more things, like someone had passed away last year. And so I was impressed. I didn't think there would be any activity. We got a lot of activity.
Well, I was in the yellow and red, that whole first area.
Yeah.
And when I said, like, I forget how I asked the question in the spirit box, but it said water.
Yeah.
And I said, do you need some water? And the thing just popped out hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Because he said somebody died, like, hiking there. They had the paramedics and everything. I was like, so they were hot and they needed water and they died? I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we were asking, I was using the magnetics rods, and I asked if anyone was here, and it was like...
Cross real quick.
Yeah, and it was crazy, because, like, you're literally just, when you hold it, nothing moves, but then you just feel, like, and then it's just open, and then, so we went the back side of the factory.
Yeah.
And then the side of it, and then the front of it. We couldn't go inside, which I was thankful for.
Probably smart.
I was like, are we going to climb, like, all these stairs to go, like, because it's very old.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm ready for that, to go in there and, like, lights off
and
everything.
And I'm, like, up against the gate saying, anything here? Anyone here? Anyone here?
And what did you say? You're like, is it safe to be here?
Oh, that was later.
Oh, okay. So, actually, when Brian was there, and he was like, you said it looked kind of creepy, you had activity, right?
Yeah.
And it was, like, mesh gate. And I was there with the rods, and I was like, should Brian step away from this gated area? And the rods were like, and I was like, Brian, get the fuck out of there.
I'm like, no, who's here? What's going on?
Why? Brian's like, why? Why? What's wrong?
What you gonna do? There's a gate here. No, but I didn't want to get, like, confrontational.
Oh, he did.
See, I believe in spirits and stuff like that, but I just don't think that they really have the ability to do much damage or harm to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, good for you.
Like, they can't just be like, grab me by the throat and choke me. Now they can maybe, like, if you're at a ledge, they can maybe nudge or something like that to where you can go up out. But,
energy. Yeah.
But I'm not worried about if I'm standing at a gate and a spirit's on the other side. They're not going to reach over, grab my shirt, and pull me into the metal gate. I don't believe that.
You don't believe that a spirit can leave with you?
I see. Sometimes I think in moments like that, considering they have consistent energy there, that they could be trapped there.
Leave? Oh,
yes. Okay. Now you could argue unless they find a vessel or something to leave in, so they could. But I don't think that. I think there's spirits in there. I think there's demons.
Yes.
And I think what we experience as spirits are pretty much trapped. Don't really do much. Knock some stuff over, make you feel cold, or make you feel like weird. Yeah. But it's the demon energy that if you would encounter that, if they had said like there was demon activity, I'd been like,
I'm out.
I'm like, I will listen to whatever you say. I'm not going too close to the wall. Because demons I don't mess with, because that's where I think you get more of a possession thing. Or they can enter into your, something like your Yoda or something like the Annabelle doll. And they can just curse something you have. But, no, but you can keep, I'm sorry. But so we did the factory area. And then it was a lot of walking.
Actually, I was surprised because I thought it was just going to be that. But they took us down a couple blocks.
We went far. And
we went to an old hotel.
That was fun because we got to go in.
I had no idea we were even doing that. Yeah. I literally thought it was just there on Mill in Rio Salado. And so, we did do a lot of walking. So we went to the factory, the hotel. What was the other area?
There was like an alley with that stairwell leading up to that shop.
Yeah.
We went across to that church.
That church was weird.
I swear to you, when I looked
Why
through
were
that
there
window,
3 red doors?
when I looked through that window because he was trying to get us in, but he couldn't.
Brian was the tallest one there, so
I could see, because the window was like my chin level, and you could see through the window, and like the doors, one was like halfway open, so you could see through.
Oh,
it was dark as hell, but I swear, once I walked away and came back, who knows? Because I swear I saw the silhouette and outline of a head.
Oh shit!
And I was like, "Is someone back there?" And I had the rods, and it crossed. And I was like, "Can we come in?" And it was like it didn't cross.
Oh.
So it opened up like, "No, you can't come in." So I was like, "Well," but the hotel was my favorite. Yeah. Because when we went to when we went to that second level and he turned off the lights. Yeah. I was like, "Whoa!
Here we go!
Here we go!" And then putting the blindfold on and the headphones, whatever they called that. Because I was like, that's my Stranger Things deprivation tank. I was like, put me in the water. Let's do this. Put me in the water.
They actually do that on the Paranormal Activity or like Ghost Hunters. Yeah. They show that a lot, and it's really scary. That's why I was impressed that you did it and the other lady did it. Because I don't think I'd be able to handle that.
It's weird. Because you can't hear you guys at all.
Right, but it was so loud and... For like you said, for not to be able to hear, we're asking the question. You are with all the frequency.
I can't hear anything.
Radio, because it's like different radio
static,
stations. Right?
Then you hear music, and then I swear there's a lot of Spanish. So it's like some words popped up, and I was like, I don't know what this. I can't say that. But I remember the few words. I think surgery popped out, and then simple popped out. So it's like I don't know if you would ask something about that.
So someone had asked. Okay, so Brian was in there, and he was like listening. So we were going to ask questions, and Brian, if he heard anything, he would say what they said. Yeah. Right? So there was a lot of, like, is anyone here with us? Who's here with us? And then you said a name. You said someone's name. Henry? Or something like that. Someone's name. So Brian says the name. And then we're like, they said, like, did you stay here? And it was like, once. You were, like, shouting once. And then... what else did they ask? Did you die here? And that's when surgery. Okay. And so it caught my interest because I was like, why surgery in a hotel? What are you talking about? So I was like, are you warning someone about someone who's going to go through surgery? Yeah. And then you said simple. And I was like, okay, are you talking about my surgery? But it was really weird because the tour guide said that they hear like a woman. In the past, they had heard a woman that was humming. Yeah. And everyone didn't realize that it was a spirit that was humming. They thought it was like someone in the group. So I was expecting to hear that, but we didn't.
But that was at the very top door, which no one else. Well, she went up with me. Yeah. But no one else would go up to that upper level. I was not. And I went up to that door, and I was like, it was going off the charts. So I was like, I had the spirit box. I had the spirit box. Yeah. And I was like, is someone out there? I was like, you want me to come out there? And I heard like this little yes or something like that. But there's nothing. So it wanted me to open the door. Yeah. And I would have just fallen right off the edge because there's nothing there. And so I felt weird up there. I felt like maybe because high and you can't see out the windows and anything like that. But
the energy too. Yeah.
The energy was really weird up there.
But the second floor, when Brian was doing that headphones and the blind, they were asking questions about the spirit that you were getting, who else is here or whatnot, and I said, "Are you nice?" And it growled at you.
Yeah, I got a growl.
Brian growled, and then other questions were asked, and I don't think you were getting anything, and so everyone's asking more questions, like, "Have you seen the little girl?" And it was no, and you tell me, like, you said stuff like that, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, it kind of felt to me a little aggressive. And then the tour guide had said that if you hear something, no one's there, it's just us. He's like, but if you hear something like a thud or something drop, those are the spirits. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, it's not the hotel shifting or creaking. And I was like, yeah, whatever, okay. And then when the growl happened, we heard the poof.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, by where we were, and I in the recording that I have, I was like, "Did you hear that?" And people were like, "Yeah." And I was telling the intern, I was like, "Did you hear that?" And she's like, "It's just the wind outside." I was like, "I don't think it's the wind." So then we heard it again. Yeah. And I was, did you hear that? And she's like, yeah, I heard that, but it could just be outside. She's like, so like, no, it's not the spirit.
It's like she's like talking herself out of it. Nope, it's nothing.
She's like, it's not the spirit. But when you had a second growl come in, right before that second growl, I forgot what it was we asked, and it was just like, you took it off. You're like, okay, that's
like,
it.
No
I'm
more
done.
growling. Well, like, you can talk to me, that's fine, but you hear no.
A growl, yeah.
Because again, that's where I go from spirit to demon, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. So what's funny is that you had that right before the second growl. I looked at Katie. I said, do you feel that? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I felt like that cool mint.
Yeah.
Feel. I felt it on the back of my neck.
Oh,
and
wow.
so when you said second, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I was like, when you're like, okay, that's second growl, I'm done. I was like, oh fuck! I was like, we encountered like a bad spirit or something.
Yeah, because I was burning up at that point. Cause it's
really,
like,
you were hot.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's And
it could be just the fact that you have headphones and a blindfold on, and But I was like, I started just really getting hot. I'm like, nope.
Well, that's the thing. They usually say like when you feel cold, the spirit's there. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but then warmth too means.
But that was. I wish we could have gotten in the church because I would have done it again.
Oh my God, no! When you said that, what you saw, and when I saw those 3 red doors, I was like, I'm so glad we can't go in here.
Yeah, I would have done it in there too.
Because people think churches are safe.
No, they're not.
People think churches are like no demons, no bad spirits. And I literally had a coworker who her husband was trying to be a pastor. And she's like, they just show up. They like walk right in. And I was like, what? Like,
that's when people are most spiritually open and vulnerable.
Yeah, and she's like, they just walk in and they're like, hi.
And there's no such thing as like vampires saying towards like you put a cross up, they'll walk away. That's not how that works.
All this garlic around your neck.
It's like the demons be like, yeah, okay, I like garlic too. Oh, look, it's like garlic on a pizza. No, but I enjoyed it. It was a good group because the 2 ladies that were with us, they had done stuff before, so I was hoping, to be honest, we got there that we wouldn't be with some people that are like, yeah, whatever, and like mocking
it. They were into it.
That's the only thing I worry about when you do ghost tours. Is like, I don't want to be around people that are mocking, because I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, because you saw me. I'm like, where are you? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you were. I was like, Brian, you better stop.
But it's like I'm just
because I would get nervous.
I'm just curious. It's like I want to know if these places, and I know they do more. And I was like, we should try to do the other places.
More. We will. I think it's Brian asked a lot of questions. He was very persistent, and I was like, Brian, stop, please stop. Only because I've always like, just don't fuck around, right? Like, don't fuck around. But like, you were asking these things, especially when he was going the stairwell one.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, a lot of times when you go up to the top of the stairwell, you feel like pressure, like you're being pulled down. I was feeling that at the bottom. Yeah. And when he was like pointing at the windows, and he's like, yeah, usually they'll see like someone in a cloak or whatnot.
Yeah.
I could feel, when I was looking up, I had started to feel the pressure. Mm-hmm. And so when we were going up those stairs, I felt it more. But he was like, are you like paranormal sensitive? And I was like, aren't we all? Like, don't we feel energies? And it was very weird. I did not like that feeling. I kept describing it like that UFO ride where you just feel...
Yeah, because I had the rods, and I got to the close to the door, and I was like, is anybody in there?
You and the intern. I can't believe she went up there.
And I was like, is anybody in there? And it crossed. And it's like, it opened again. And I was like, would you like me to leave? And it crossed. So I said, well, I'm not going to.
Brian! See what I'm talking about, guys? See what I'm talking about?
Like, you're on the other side. You're on the other side of the door.
Button. Brian, you never seen Casper? They like fly through things.
Well, I've seen like The Nun, so I should.
Yeah,
I should
you
be really
should know.
But it's like I just was hoping like maybe there'd be a tap on the glass. Because I want to know, because the brain is powerful.
Yes.
What is me and what is happening?
Yes.
So me, I think part of me is like when I go to these, I'm not antagonizing so much, but I'm trying to invoke a reaction that I can't explain. Yeah. Because I was walking the spirit box through that whole area, and we were talking about the kids. Yeah. And I was like, how many kids? Are there any kids here? And it said, not anymore. And I said, how many kids? And it said they're all gone.
The area, that alley where they traffic kids.
Yeah. And I said, how many were there? And it said, they're all gone. It just said, all gone. And I was like, where are they? What'd you do to them? And there was like static. And it was like, I know, and I worry about that with tour guys. It's like, I want to be like, dude, calm down. Because it's like, I'm trying to find, like I said, something that I can't explain. Yeah. Because if I feel tingly or goosebump, that's because my mind is freaked out.
Yeah.
If I walk up the stairs, he's just said, hey, people feel pressure. I might feel pressure. Now, I'm not saying you didn't.
No,
for me,
when he said
but
that.
for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I felt a little unsteady because you're walking upstairs.
Yeah, no.
And you're right, when you hold those rods, you're not turning, you're just holding them.
Yeah, it was like an amazing experience because you see people online and they're like, oh, I have psychic abilities and they're using these rods and they answer. But I never thought they always scare you too. They're like, I wouldn't fuck with those things.
Yeah.
But we did these tours and I went with an open mind, but I also went without fear because if you have fear, it's like, they love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't scared or anything, but I didn't want to push limits because just growing up, being in houses where people have passed away and stuff, like you see and experience
things. I have 2 really wild and crazy stories that I don't even like talking about.
Yeah, don't, because it opens the door for them. So.
One was my grandmother's house after my grandfather had died.
Yeah.
And 2 was driving along Lincoln Boulevard, and what I saw, what I encountered, I don't even, like those things, like I said, the things you can't explain.
Yeah.
Because it just comes out of the blue to where it's like, what the hell just happened? I just turned down a side street because I saw a ghost bike.
Oh, shit.
And then basically the entire world went dark and ice cold.
Yeah.
And my radio was even off. By the time I turned back around and got to the street, everything turned back on.
That's freaky. That's freaky.
Like, I mean, it goes into more.
Yeah.
It's weird, but
the fact that you experienced it though, so you know.
So, like I said, but I'm not worried about with the ghosted tours because they've done this. I'm not worried about anything bad happening because again, these are spirits maybe, but they're not. Like I said, they're nothing. I don't think there's anything nefarious or malicious. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't bring the public around to interact with them. But I do wish when we were someplace, because you know they had that I don't know if it's a camera that shows like the stick figures.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish we would have that.
That would have been cool.
Because if I would have been at the top of that step, saying someone in there, and I could use that or said to see something was on the inside.
Yeah.
I probably would have turned right around, and went down the stairs. That's something that I could, it's not just my mind playing tricks on me, even though I understand and believe there are probably spirits that are trapped and running around, especially things that have happened that are bad or traumatic, and spirits get trapped and caught between realms and between worlds and stuff like that. So that was fascinating to me. So every little thing with the spirit box, especially when I had the headphones on, to know that what the things I was saying was making some kind of sense to you guys, that's kind of wild,
Yeah, and then with the growl, I was getting worried for you. The fact that you took it off, that means it freaked you out a little bit. And so I was like, okay, because like I said, Brian was enticing these. You wanted answers. I
wanted to see something that that is out of the realm of just like feeling a breeze or hearing like a creak, something that my mind could manifest. Yeah, I wanted. So it's like I hate to say antagonizing, but it's pushing that limit of I'm here and I want to see who's here.
Could you imagine if you said show yourself?
Why
didn't we ask that?
Because I'm only here. We're only going to do that tour once. That one. Yeah. Because we've done that. Now let's do a different one. So I want to make sure that I clear these areas the best I can because I'm not going back. Yeah. Like I can't go back. We can't go back by ourselves and have access to that hotel. Yeah. So I could sit in there in the dark and be like, okay, what's going on?
I'm good. I don't want to go back by myself, especially with the history of that hotel and like a girl getting murdered right there at the entrance. And I'm like, no, but the stairwell in that hotel, that photo that I took where it's like
post
going up,
that was so great.
That I get what you're saying. Like you want to see something because I literally was trying to manifest some figure to come out, like a head pop out. Yeah. But then I'm like, why am I doing this? That's gonna scare the shit out of me, right? Yeah. So, but I get what you're saying. But I was impressed with the amount of activity. Mm-hmm. Because most of these places, sometimes you don't get anything, just that you walk out with just a history. Yeah. And so when we posted like our little, hey, we're doing a ghost tour, the owner of the Ghost Get Ghosted Phoenix asked if we had seen any activity. I was like, oh yeah, we did, because it's just amazing how red, and with the tour guide saying like that one area we were walking, he's like, it's always red here, and we don't know why. We don't know. And I was like, yeah. But it is For me, it spoke volumes when, before the stairwell where he said you feel like you're getting pulled down. Because I was genuinely shocked. I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I've been feeling it since we got here. Like, what are you talking about? So it, like, impressed me because I was like, oh, shit, I'm feeling this before you even go up there. Yeah. And then when I went up there, I was like, yeah, it's kind of the same. So I highly recommend. I definitely want to do the other ones in Phoenix because in Phoenix, downtown area, seems like there's
downtown
multiple
San
spots.
Carlos and stuff like that. Oh,
yeah. And so I'd like to try that because it's just it seems creepier. Yeah. This was awesome. It was creepy at times, like when we were in like pitch black in the back of the factory. Yeah. So I totally forgot like there's homeless. Yeah. So when we were walking, I was like, "Oh shit, we gotta watch out if like there's a homeless person."
And my thing is like, one of these homeless is really a spirit.
Yeah.
That's not a real homeless person.
Right.
I was waiting for someone to pop out of that first area behind the fence or something like that. Like,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh my god.
I just see like, I see.
Oh my god. Could you imagine hearing that on the spirit box? What? Oh, I haven't seen that. Sorry, I don't watch Stranger Things. Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. I rebuke thee. That's what we were joking around. We're like, if anything creepy comes on, I was telling the intern, I was like, I rebuke this in the name of Jesus.
I want to go to like the San Carlos area because the old Hollywood people would be down there, and I want to hear it go say, I'm here to haunt you. I'm Catherine Hepburn.
So I would highly recommend. We highly recommend Get Ghosted Phoenix.
Yep.
You check them out. We're gonna definitely do some more tours and learn more about downtown Phoenix because I think that's where it is. Yep. But yeah,
the old jail and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they even go to Globe.
Well, with Jerome too. With Jerome, be awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right. I would like to do. Jerome has a hotel where someone died too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like creepy activity in the rooms too. So go outside.
Like a gun cocking.
I know, right? Go outside and get ghosted. Go outside and do some tours. This is since there's some misery in the air, this would be something to do that might lift your spirits.
Oh man.
We're here all night, guys. We're here all night. But yeah, it was a fun experience. Highly recommend. So like we always say, go outside, get some sun, and touch grass. Okay, bye!